Welcome to Tesla Change My Life, your go-to channel for all things investing. Ever contemplated how a single resolution can reshape the structure of worldwide finance? We are currently at such an intersection. In a surprising development, the Securities and Exchange Commission, also known as the SEC, has sanctioned Bitcoin Exchange Traded Fund, commonly referred to as ETF. This pivotal approval is a turning point in the chronicles of cryptocurrency and international finance. As we wrestle with the consequences of this significant event, it's evident that we're standing at the threshold of a new epoch. The Bitcoin ETF's approval didn't merely ripple the water, it sparked a financial tsunami. Massive financial firms previously cautious of cryptocurrency's erratic nature are now seeing Bitcoin as a solid and enticing investment venture. With these corporations globally beginning to include Bitcoin in their investment baskets, we're witnessing a ground-shaking shift in the standard financial market. This isn't just rocking financial circles, it's causing worldwide nations to reassess their approach to digital currencies. This is just the inauguration of a voyage that will revamp our comprehension of currency and value. As we stand at the brink of this new age, it's clear that the Bitcoin ETF's approval isn't just a minor event in history, it's a game changer, a catalyst ready to reconstruct the destiny of global finance and the role of cryptocurrencies in our society. As the shockwaves of this decision reverberate, a domino effect begins to unfold. The approval of the Bitcoin ETF is more than a mere headline. It's a catalyst, a spark that triggers a cascade of transformations in the global economic landscape. And, as we'll see, these transformations are not confined to the financial markets alone. They echo across borders, shifting geopolitical stances, and altering the very fabric of our economy. Let's begin with the immediate aftermath of the Bitcoin ETF approval. We see institutional investors, those large financial institutions that move the markets, rushing to gain exposure to this newly legitimized asset. The Bitcoin ETF offers these institutional investors a streamlined way to invest in Bitcoin without the need to manage the complexities of buying and storing the cryptocurrency directly. As a result, Bitcoin's price experiences a staggering surge, reaching heights previously unimagined. But the story doesn't end there. This influx of institutional capital into Bitcoin sets off a chain reaction. Traditional financial markets, which had once viewed cryptocurrencies with skepticism, are now realigning to accommodate this new asset class. Bitcoin, and by extension other digital assets, are no longer fringe elements of the financial landscape. They're becoming an integral part of diversified investment strategies, recognized for their potential to offer substantial returns. And it's not just the financial markets that are changing. Geopolitical stances towards digital currencies are also evolving. Countries around the world are now reassessing their positions on cryptocurrencies. Some nations, recognizing the economic potential of embracing this digital revolution, are actively fostering a crypto-friendly environment. They're enacting progressive legislation, attracting blockchain startups, and encouraging innovation in the field of digital assets. On the other hand, countries that were initially skeptical or cautious about cryptocurrencies find themselves compelled to adapt. They're developing regulatory frameworks that strike a balance between encouraging innovation and protecting investors. It's a delicate dance, but one that's necessary to meet the growing demand for digital assets within their borders. The approval of the Bitcoin ETF has done more than legitimize Bitcoin as an investable asset. It has set into motion a series of transformations that ripple across the global economic landscape. We're witnessing a realignment of traditional financial markets, a shift in geopolitical stances towards digital currencies, and the emergence of Bitcoin as a mainstream investment. We see the emergence of a new world order, one where digital assets are an integral part of our economy. The domino effect, triggered by the approval of the Bitcoin ETF, is reshaping our financial landscape, altering the way we invest, and redefining the future of finance. As we stand on the precipice of this brave new world, one thing is clear: the impact of the Bitcoin ETF approval extends far beyond the price of a single cryptocurrency. It's a harbinger of a new era, a signal of the transformative power of digital assets, and a testament to the potential of blockchain technology. By 2023, Bitcoin has evolved from a decentralized digital currency to a global reserve asset. A journey that started as an obscure experiment in the aftermath of the 2008 financial crisis, Bitcoin has now come to be recognized as a pillar of financial stability and resilience. Central banks, the traditional powerhouses of the global economy, have started to acknowledge the merits of this digital asset. In an unprecedented move, several nations have strategically diversified their reserves to include Bitcoin. This is not a decision taken lightly. Central banks, by their very nature, are conservative entities, tasked with maintaining financial stability in their respective economies. Their adoption of Bitcoin is a testament to the cryptocurrency's maturing profile and its potential to serve as a hedge against inflation and currency fluctuations. The shift towards Bitcoin is not just about diversification, it's also about recognizing the inherent strengths of this digital asset. Unlike traditional fiat currencies, Bitcoin is not subject to the whims of political and economic uncertainties. It operates on a decentralized network, free from government control and interference. This decentralization offers a new form of financial stability, one that is not dependent on the health of a single economy, but rather the collective faith and trust of its global community of users. Bitcoin's role as a global reserve asset has also sparked a broader conversation about the nature of money itself. Money, in its essence, is a social construct, a medium of exchange that people have collectively agreed to use. In this context, Bitcoin, with its global reach and decentralized nature, is arguably a more accurate reflection of our interconnected world than any single fiat currency could ever be. However, it's important to note that Bitcoin's journey to becoming a global reserve asset is not a foregone conclusion. It's a rapidly unfolding narrative, one that is fraught with complexities and challenges. From regulatory hurdles to scalability issues, the path to mainstream adoption is far from smooth, and yet the progress made so far is undeniable. As Bitcoin continues to forge its own path, it's clear that it has forever altered our understanding of what money can be. This journey is also a testament to the power of innovation. Bitcoin's rise to prominence is a story of how a novel idea, backed by a dedicated community and driven by a shared vision, can challenge the status quo and reshape the world in unexpected ways. Bitcoin's rise as a global reserve asset has demonstrated the power of decentralization in creating a robust and resilient financial system. As we continue to navigate the complexities of the 21st century, it's clear that Bitcoin and the broader world of cryptocurrencies will play a pivotal role in shaping our financial future. Every ascent is met with challenges, and Bitcoin's rise is no exception. As Bitcoin soars to new heights, navigating the regulatory landscape becomes a significant challenge. Governments worldwide grapple with the delicate task of balancing the need for innovation with the obligation to protect their citizens. The decentralized nature of Bitcoin, while its strength, also poses unique regulatory hurdles. Traditional financial regulations may not be sufficient or even applicable, necessitating the creation of new frameworks and guidelines. This is uncharted territory, and the margin for error is slim. But let's not forget that every challenge presents an opportunity. In this case, the regulatory scrutiny propels us towards a more robust and transparent financial system. It forces us to redefine our understanding of money and value, pushing the boundaries of what we considered possible. It's a difficult path, but the destination promises a more inclusive financial ecosystem, one where power is decentralized and opportunities are accessible to all, regardless of geographical location. Now, let's shift our focus to another significant challenge: environmental sustainability. The process of mining Bitcoin is notoriously energy-intensive, raising concerns about its carbon footprint. As we stand on the brink of a climate crisis, these concerns cannot be ignored. We must reconcile the promise of Bitcoin with the imperative to protect our planet. But again, herein lies an opportunity. The environmental concerns associated with Bitcoin mining are giving rise to a new wave of innovation. Companies and individuals worldwide are exploring eco-friendly alternatives to traditional mining practices. We're seeing the development of blockchain solutions powered by renewable energy, reducing the carbon footprint without compromising the integrity of the system. The challenge of environmental sustainability is prompting us to think creatively, to innovate, and to build a more sustainable future. Moreover, these eco-friendly solutions are not just beneficial for the environment, they also have the potential to reshape the economic landscape. Countries rich in renewable energy resources but otherwise marginalized in the global economy suddenly find themselves at the forefront of a technological revolution. This could be a game changer, an opportunity to level the playing field and foster economic growth in regions previously left behind. In essence, the challenges associated with Bitcoin's ascent, regulatory scrutiny, and environmental sustainability are not roadblocks but stepping stones. They force us to question, to innovate, and to evolve. They push us towards a more sustainable and inclusive financial ecosystem. Yes, the path is fraught with challenges, but it is these very challenges that will propel us into the future. The challenges we face today are stepping stones to a more sustainable and inclusive financial ecosystem. We stand at the precipice of a transformative era for global finance. The approval of the Bitcoin ETF has been a watershed moment, a milestone that has sent ripples across global financial markets and economies. As we've seen, the immediate aftermath was nothing short of remarkable. Bitcoin's price skyrocketed, reaching unprecedented heights as institutional investors clamored to get a piece of this newly legitimized asset. This sudden influx of institutional capital into Bitcoin set off a domino effect across global economies and financial markets. Large financial institutions, which once viewed cryptocurrencies with skepticism and caution due to their notorious volatility, began to see Bitcoin in a new light. It was no longer just a risky, volatile asset, it was a viable, attractive investment option. As these institutions began to allocate portions of their portfolios to Bitcoin, we saw a realignment in traditional financial markets. Digital assets were no longer fringe elements. They were integral parts of diversified investment strategies. Geopolitically, the impact was just as profound. Countries around the world were forced to reassess their positions on digital currencies. Some nations, recognizing the economic potential of embracing cryptocurrencies, actively sought to create crypto-friendly environments. This fostered innovation, attracted blockchain startups, and set the stage for a new era of economic growth. Other nations, initially skeptical, found themselves compelled to develop regulatory frameworks to accommodate the growing demand for digital assets within their borders. By 2023, Bitcoin had cemented its status, not just as a decentralized digital currency, but also as a global reserve asset. Central banks of several nations strategically diversified their reserves to include Bitcoin, viewing it as a hedge against inflation and currency fluctuations. The decentralized nature of Bitcoin mitigated the risks associated with traditional fiat currencies, offering a new form of financial stability in an ever-changing world. However, Bitcoin's ascent was not without challenges. As its reach extended, regulatory scrutiny intensified. Governments around the world grappled with the need to strike a delicate balance between fostering innovation and protecting investors. Additionally, concerns about environmental sustainability and the carbon footprint associated with Bitcoin mining prompted the industry to explore greener alternatives. This marked the beginning of a new era of eco-friendly blockchain solutions. In conclusion, the approval of the Bitcoin ETF has catalyzed a transformative era for global finance. The rapid institutional adoption of Bitcoin, its rise as a global reserve asset, and the geopolitical shifts it has prompted have reshaped the global economic landscape. As we navigate this brave new frontier, we're reminded that today's approval of the Bitcoin ETF is just the beginning. The approval of the Bitcoin ETF is not the end, but the beginning of a narrative that promises to redefine the future of finance and the role of cryptocurrencies on the world stage. We hope you found this exploration into the future of global finance enlightening. The world of cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin in particular is rapidly evolving and holds the potential to revolutionize the way we understand and interact with money. If you're interested in staying up to date with these exciting developments, please consider subscribing to our channel. We strive to provide you with the most insightful and timely content on the world of digital currencies and global finance. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos and insights. Join us on this journey into the fascinating world of Bitcoin and the future of finance. Remember, your subscription fuels our ability to continue delivering this kind of quality content. So, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Thank you for your continuous support, and let's continue to explore this transformative era together.